Bind us together, Lord, bind us together with cords that cannot be broken. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together with love.
The gospel according to the People's National Party. One more time for the Reverend Paul Blake. So we're moving right along. And I'm going over to Trelawney Southern, the man that is creating waves. Have them under heavy manners. Next member of Parliament for Trelawney South. Welcome from Portmore, South Trelawney.
The job one already know that we got more. We play Paul Portmore, the regional. Yeah, we lock the world. And God will say, nothing higher than God. We burn every demonic Satan and everything. They hold their work. We burn it out. Yeah, Paul Portmore, no love what I want. We are tell them little fool if we come down. Big man, 11 and home. As you heard them know your life. And Paul Portmore, who not stop singing. I got the love that in every heart. Not the love that can tear it apart. Not the Lord we have no weep and go on. Not the Lord, and then we tell them that two big buckle left upon them wells in the back. As you heard them know that the pop it up.
Comrades, are you ready? Tonight, I greet you well from the hills of Southern Trelawney. And we are here to let Comrade Gabby know that we are here to support you all the way. You don't see us much coming down because for the past 10 months, we in South Trelawney, the PNP, have been calling the JLP to send us a candidate. We want to know what's going on. We want to take with all little time and wrap up South Trelawney that we can come down into Northwest Centre to help Comrade Gabby. And maybe a lot of you never know. I noticed that some of you they send another candidate. We hear another name called. For the past, I see around 2 weeks ago, a lady come, she had moved around in the North Trelawney. Because I don't know if you don't see the conference them where they keep over in the North Trelawney. In a sort of school classroom. A classroom is supposed to hold 30 or 40 students. That's where they are keeping their divisional conference. Because Trelawney changed. Time coming at Trelawney and the people them show them. They cannot full auditorium. And so I want to take time out on behalf of Era 1 to apologize for the hundreds of people outside. Right now we can't get the chance to come inside because inside here is full. So you know, bear with me a little. The next conference, Comrade Gabby, we have to have it outside. Inside can't hold. But before the chairman jam his shirt, I have one thing to say. I believe, I'm one of those persons who believe that if Jesus Christ was here today, walking this earth, he would be a socialist. Because everything what Jesus did in his time demonstrates that he was a comrade. He work with the people, talk with the people, feed the people, take care of the people. And I can tell you, it's my belief that if Satan was here walking around today, he would be voting for the Jamaica Labour Party. Because every single thing that the Jamaica Labour Party do is the same thing what Satan have been doing all these years. So I believe, people, it's serious time. We have to go out and work. I can tell you that North Trelawney and South Trelawney look good. But one thing we know is that there's still too much citizens of Trelawney that is willing to take a $500 to vote. Too much people is willing to take $1,000 to vote. And that is why you see the JLP, you know, hear them say nothing. Because they are planning to come out with a green t-shirt and a $5,000 wrap. So go out in your community. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your family. No, me no want to. Don't tell them to take no money. Tell them to run them where with their shirt and their $5,000. Because that is what they have been doing for years. Keep the people hungry for 4.5 years, and the last 6 months, then come and feed them. Comrades, the word is love. One love, comrade, one love.
Mr. Southern Trelawney, come and Park Patburg, give me a round of applause. At the same time, welcome the former MP for North West Sector, Comrade Dr. General Secretary of the People's National Party. Well, we're moving right along because we have a couple MP candidates and I want to give them a minute and a half, 2 minutes to touch the mic and just bless the place and endorse Gabby. So I am coming and I said that Gabby is from St. James and you have adopted her quite well in St. Anne. So I want you to welcome MP candidate from St. James Northwest, the Rastaman. Please to welcome to Central Northwest, Alan Bernard. Yes, sir. Comrades, I greet you well from Northwest St. James. And I have 2 minutes. The first minute is to endorse Senator Morris, who is also from St. James. Comrades, the party leader would have selected candidates that represent what he has been advancing, what he himself represents, and our party leader is as clean as a whistle. And our party leader has selected candidates that are clean like whistle. None of our parliamentarians have anything to worry about when we talk about statutory declarations. And you have in Northwest St. Anne Senator Gabriel Morris, who is as clean as a whistle. So I'm here from St. James, standing in support of Senator Morris. But I'm also here to say one thing, and it's very ironic that the Gensec walk in when I go make my 1 point. And he walk in to a tune, and he always say, a Gaza him say. Yeah man, he always say that. And we're not afraid of nobody. But let me explain. Comrades, let me explain. Just in case the media want to carry and represent what we're saying incorrectly. I have been hearing the other side talking about their preparedness for an election. And the last statement we hear them say is by any means necessary. Two things we take from that, comrades. That them feel so they can intimidate you with them paper tiger statements. But what we are seeing now is that the PNP base is back and the People's National Party is ready. So they can say whatever they must say, but we're not afraid of nobody. And so we feel the shirt pulling. But rest assured, comrades, rest assured that the PNP stand ready to win this election. The PNP stand ready to support all its candidates, including Senator Morris, because the PNP not afraid that nobody. One love, comrade. One more time for the Rastaman from St. James Northwest. Them say the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. I'm moving over back into St. Anne. And I am bringing a man who will always, hold on, don't rush it, who will always stand firm in the columns of the People's National Party. Just the other day, they go out with a little business down there, so, but the real thing will come. St. Anne, North East, the roaring lion, Dr. Ryan Simpson. Comrades, are you ready? Comrades, when I say okay, you say all right, okay? Comrades, when I say all right, you say okay, all right? Let me say it again. I say okay, you say all right, okay? When I say all right, you say okay, all right? It is gonna be okay, all right? It's gonna be all right, okay? Victory is nigh, okay? Winning is on our side, all right? I say okay, you say all right, okay? I say all right, you say okay, all right? Okay. My goodness, what a people. I feel like I want to preach tonight. General Secretary of the People's National Party, Comrade Dr. Dayton Campbell. Deputy Chairman of the People's National Party, Comrade Senator Floyd Morris. Chairman of the mighty Region 1. Next Member of Parliament for North Trelawney, Comrade Dr. Wickham McNeil. Opposition spokesperson on
National Security, Senator, Comrade Peter Bunting, Member of Parliament, Comrade Fitz Jackson, other councillors, members of Parliament on the platform, comrades in the audience, good evening. Before my minute and a half runs out, I want to first take this opportunity to salute a man, a real big man, a real man, a champion, a man who puts party before self, a man who puts the best interest of the country before himself, the man who was man enough to stand aside, to decrease the forerunner, pace setter, who was man enough to decrease so that Senator, Comrade Senator Gabriella Morris can increase. Please, comrades, salute with me, Comrade Manley Clark. All right, so, comrades, tonight, I am not here tonight to tell you that come the next general election, we will be getting the 2 seats in Trelawney, because that's a done deal. I'm not here tonight to tell you that come the next general election, we will make sure that Senton goes home, because that's a done deal. I'm not here tonight to tell you that Region 1 is going to be standing firm and strong in the column of the People's National Party at the next general election. That's a done deal. In fact, tonight, I am not even here to announce, I'm not here to even announce or serve notice to you that the short boss in Northeast Senton will be serving as the shortest member of Parliament for the shortest term, because he's always coming up short, because he announced that he will win by 10,000, and again he came up short, could not even get 5,000. I'm not even here to announce that to you. Notice has already served. Tonight, comrades, I am here to stand with the next member of Parliament, Comrade Senator Gabriella Morris, to serve notice to the one-term member of Parliament of Northwest Senton, to make it loud and clear, like Daniel in the court of Nebuchadnezzar, when he saw the handwriting on the wall. Mene, Tekel, you forcing. Your days have been numbered. You have been weighed in the balance. You have come short. Your time is up. We are here to announce that the Jamaica Labour Party's time is up. And come the next general election, your member of Parliament will be announced. Next member of Parliament, Senator Gabriella Morris for Northwest Senton. Comrades, let me be clear. The Bible says, the Word of God says that when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. When the righteous rules, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are in authority, the people groan. I don't have to ask you to open your eyes. You can see it all around you. Wherever you go, it is bitter medicine. There's no engagement for the young people. And at a time like this, we need a youngster, a young woman with a big heart, a young woman who is knowledgeable, who understands the plight of the young people, stand ready to re-engage the young people of Northwest Senton, to re-engage the young people of Jamaica, to make sure that our young people rise from their knees and stand tall, stand proud, stand bold, unafraid, unashamed, to claim their heritage as true Jamaicans. So stand with me as we welcome to Northwest Senton your next member of Parliament, Comrade Senator Gabriella Morris.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The roaring lion speaks. Dr. Ryan Simpson, big him up. Comrades, welcome the PMP's next Minister of Finance, the Honorable Julian Robinson, MP, South East, St. Andrew. But we're moving quite quickly. And I'm going now to a noble constituency that stand on the shoulders of many giants who have served before. Dr. Lloyd, Foggy Mullins, Aluna Samba, Lisa Hanna,
Southeast St. Anne, they're here. Dr. Kenneth Russell, the next MP.
Hey, man, I don't wrestle now.
That's what we're doing right now. Comrades! You know my thing, you know? When I say people, you say. When I say people, you say. People! People! Louder, man. People! People! We are the People's National Party because we believe in the power of the people. We put people at the center of what we do. We used to say we put people first. We still put people first. So, from Southeast St. Anne to Northwest, we've got your back, sister. You know, so that bad the same. Yeah? And I want to say two things now, you know. Everybody, you know, we're in St. Anne. St. Anne is the home of the energy that drives this country. You know, we have mining, we have the music, we still grow the best herbs. We gave the country the first national hero, and we intend to give the country the next national hero in Robert Nesta Marley. So the icon thing now go work. The national hero, we say. And I want us to understand, comrades, that for somebody like me, somebody like Gabby, and so many young people you see on this platform, we have options. I have been around, you know, I like to sing the song, I was born by the river. I was born in Pedro River, in a little tent.
That whole land for the shade and welcome Jamaica's next Prime Minister, the President of the People's National Party. Welcome, Mr. Clean Heart and Heart. Jamaica's next Prime Minister, President of the PFP, Honorable Mark Jefferson Golden, the President of the People's National Party. Jamaica's next Prime Minister. In Brownstown, in Northwest Central, from Dallas Central Government Mars. Welcome to Brownstown, Mr. Clean Hunter, President of the PFP, Mark Jefferson Golden. Everybody's at the name. Golden. Wow. Golden. Real. Golden. Wow. Golden.
So,
I feel sir because you know what, the comrade leader wanted to hear me sing. Right? So I was just saying to them, Comrade Golden, I was born in Pedro River in a little tent, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming. But I know a change is gonna come. This is the time of change. But even more important than that, we are the people to drive that change. The Gabrielas of this world. Yes? We are the young people who want to see a society that's different than it is now. So in Southeast St. Anne, I tell my people, my commitment to you is what I call a 90-90 plan. 90% of our children reading by the end of grade 3. Because when you can read, when you can reason, everything else gets much easier. I say 90% of young people having 5 subjects when they leave high school. I mean 5 subjects including maths, English, and a science subject. Because when you have that, you have the requirements to go on and do the next thing. 90% of our young people connected to work, to higher education, running their own business. That's what we talk about when we talk about transformation. And we are here as a party. That's our commitment. So when you go out and you spread the message, let it be known that we are the change, we are the transformation that this country needs. And I can tell you, Northwest, Southeast, we got it locked. We're counting these 2, Comrade Coley. Comrades, the word is love. One love.
The river I've been running ever since. A long time coming, but
Scorpion, big up yourself, the music man. Give him a round of applause. I want to tell you, sir, I only see him playing at PMP meetings in St. Dan. General Secretary, I'm going to start carrying around the country a little bit more. Trinidad, come from? So I'm from the region. Big up the DJ, because I know I miss a beat tonight, not one tag. Dr. Kenneth Russell, give him a round of applause again. Earlier on, why in here I get full up and I like it. If people that don't want to come in see me at PMP business. I want to big up members of the PMPYO, the president I get present tonight. I want to see if the YO people them there now. Members of the PMPYO, where are you? Members of the PMPYO! You don't still feel the test. I'm moving right along. Some of them are working government, the excuse don't really matter. They can't hide, we don't have to show them. But I'm moving right along. I'm going to close out the segment of MP candidates and I'm going to change over to the MPs and some national speakers. But to close out the segment, a legendary Jamaican, a legendary West Indian, the cricketer, president of the Players Association, and the next MP, the spokesperson and sports. I say welcome to St. Anne. Wavell Hines, the cricket legend.
Good evening, comrades. Comrade leader, comrade Jensen, comrades at the head table, and of course, our beauty queen. I call her
this time, cricket, lovely cricket. So, what did you say? I said keep on saying. Say cricket, lovely cricket.
Thank you.
I call Gabby the movie star. We're here to endorse and support Gabriella Morris. And Gabby's already in the parliament, but on the Senate side, don't? And I'm asking the people of Northwest Senton to put her in the lower house. Put her in the lower house because she has been an advocate for the people of Jamaica. She's the president of the YO and she's very present and very hardworking. And we witnessed that in the last local government election where she was on the ground working hard for the People's National Party. Gabby, I have one more task for you while you're in the Senate. I see some people down a Royalton angry the Jamaican people bad. Yes. And I see a young lady named Chantel send a nice message to our comrade leader. And our comrade leader in return sent her a wonderful response. So I want Gabby, as a champion of the young people, while I will be fighting out in the trenches, I want you in the Senate to represent the people, the contract workers in the hotel industry. And we know the Region 1 chairman at the tourism boss, Dr. Wickham McNeil. Yes, sir. So we have to deal with this. There was also a situation in Grand Palladium where 7 contracted people summarily dismissed. Before their contract was over, they were locked out of Grand Palladium and they were barred from re-entering. Still without pay and can't even recover their equipment that is on the inside. That is injustice. That is discrimination. That is victimization. And we, the People's National Party, will not have it. We will not have it. So whether you work at Grand Palladium, Royalton, or any other hotel, the direct investors from overseas must be made to understand that the labor laws of Jamaica stand and the people's right must be protected at all times and at all costs. So if you can't set up shop and run it good, don't set up no shop at Jamaica. Now so you go. If you can't set up the shop and run the shop good, stay at your yard. So I want Gabby and the people who are in the parliament of the people.
And then go Saka.
Mr. Vaz like half a life. Oh, what an aim. So we just want to make sure that we represent the people, and you, the people of Jamaica, especially the ones on the tourist belt, understand that we are standing for you. All contract workers will be dealt with properly, and when we form the next government, our leader have already spoken, that we will be treating contract workers better. That if you're in the tourist industry, you get your tip, it is your tip. And tip can't get taxed. Tip can't get taxed. Criminality. So rest assured that we are fighting for you. I beg of you, as I beg of the people of North Clarendon, to give us a chance. To give Gabriella Morris a chance. A powerful and bright young lady. And of course, look how she look cute. Why wouldn't you want a cute MP? Why wouldn't you want a cute MP? So, my people, the people of Jamaica, the people of Northwest Senton, thank you for your support thus far. You know you see the polls, but don't let the polls fool you. The work continues. Day in, day out. Hills, valley, trenches, PD, cluster division, constituency region, and the country. Stand tall, my people. The world is love. Big up on yourself.
Watch this now.
One more time for Comrade Wavell Hines from Clarendon Northern. Comrades, we have an emergency. I'm going to ask you. I think, Gabby, this is, I don't know if it's your vehicle. 3171JX, are your vehicle at? The Audi, black Audi? Which one your husband there? You see him right there, sir. You have to go move the vehicle, sir. A Hilux grey in the same vicinity right over here. 443EZ. Grey Hilux. How would you drive that? The grey Hilux. 443EZ. Right over there, please. The comrade have an emergency and has to move. So please, and I think the other one is Gabby's vehicle, so you know that one they move already. So, big up yourself, comrade, wave your hands. I want to big up all the comrades watching online and the party leaders page. You see Lasonic Reed and all the other live that is here. But we're moving right along to the national speakers and the brand new minty chairman, Region 1. Region 1. The good doctor, former Minister of Government, former Member of Parliament, Mr. Trelawney Northern. Welcome, Dr. Wickham McNeil.
Some smile, some fight every day. We rise to the top, 'cause we know. Truth and the truth, and that can't erase. So hell to all of them. Giving up, we put up a fight.
Comrade Leader Mark Bolden, Comrade General Secretary, Comrade Candidate Gabriella, Comrade Floyd, Comrade Manley, Comrade Bunting, Fitzjackson, Comrade Patmore, Comrade Julian Robinson, councillors. I want to specifically big up the councillors that are here with me from North Trelawney and my campaign manager, Comrade Dennis Meadows, comrades, visiting comrades, comrades all. Let me just start by saying a few quick things. The first thing I want to say is I want to big up Comrade Manley, who is here tonight, walking with Comrade Gabriella Morris. Comrade, there are difficult times in life, but at the end of the day, your party is the most important thing, and we all unite behind him, and it is a difficult move, but I want to pick him up because he has shown himself as a true comrade. Comrade, put your hands together for him. Comrade, your candidate, she's the youngest senator in the parliament. She's the president of the PMP youth organization. She's a generational leader. She's beautiful. She has a future, a big future in the People's National Party and in Jamaica as a politician. She's following in the footsteps of persons like Scree Bertram. She's following in the footsteps of Burchell Whiteman, and she's following in the footsteps of the great General Secretary Dayton Campbell. But comrades, she's going to build a legacy for herself that's going to be a great legacy. And we put her in your hands, and constituents and delegates and comrades of Northwest St. Anne, we put her in your hands, guard her, treat her right, and promise us that you will take her home as the next member of parliament when the election is called.
whenever it is called. Comrades, this week has been a very important week for us. There are some things that have happened that prove to us that time come. You know, we go a meeting every day, comrade leader, comrade Bunting, everybody talking. They talk about time come. But now we have proof that time come. Comrades, in 5 years ago, or whenever it was, 50% of the people polled by Dan Anderson said that the country was going in the wrong direction. Now it's gone up to 53%. Time come, comrades. Time come. 66% of the comrades say that this government is more corrupt than it was 5 years ago. Comrades, what that means? Time come. And comrades, the most important figure that we have seen coming out now is that the most popular leader of a political party in Jamaica is now Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrades,
And there's nothing in the world that I would
so comrades, the last poll showed Comrade Golding at 36% and Holness at 32.5%. Comrades, that never just comes up. It never comes up because when Comrade Golding started as leader 3-4 years ago, people never really knew him. They never really knew him. And he was low in the poll. And when he was low in the poll and you buck up Labourite, them said to you, oh, you can't win the election. Comrade Golding can't win the election. You now watch the poll. No, they now watch the poll. Because the poll switched. Comrade Golding has worked hard. He has worked tirelessly. He has walked out there. I saw him yesterday. He was at a funeral in my constituency. Him say he had come from St. Elizabeth. I think he got to Clarendon. He's back here today. He has worked tirelessly. That work has paid off. And comrades, the people of Jamaica, they want a man of integrity. And no matter what you want to say, our leader is clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. When he talk, him is a man that say what he mean, and he mean what him say. Comrades, comrade leader, him no need no green clocks for go get popularity and walk a road. He can walk on the road and he's now the most popular man. Him no need no name like Bro God. As far as we concerned, he's our Marky G. And the fact of the matter is that we walk to Jamaica House because our leader is now the most popular leader in the country. But not only that, comrades, not only that. The poll also show that the People's National Party is now at 9% ahead of the Jamaica Labour Party. And comrades, I want you to listen carefully to what I'm going to say to you. I want you to listen carefully to what I have to say to you. You don't have to watch the absolute number. You watch the trend. A party either go up or a party go down. Comrades, the People's National Party is doing what? It is going up, up, and up. And comrades, I decided to do a little research. So I look back to when and how our popularity is. And I want to tell you something. The biggest election the People's National Party has won was in 2011 with Portia Simpson Miller. You understand? We won. What we win? Now I'll write it down to make sure. We win 42. And the Labour Party win 21 seats. 42. Comrades, I want to tell you that the polls at that time, I'm going to tell you what the poll was on election day. The People's National Party was 52.96%. 52.96. And the JLP was 46.32%. Comrades, we were 6.6% ahead and won 42 seats. The People's National Party is now 9 points ahead. So anyhow you spin it, we're up there in the 40s. And comrade leader, in going, I want to tell you, when the polls look like that, when the polls for the leader look like that, any card can play. And we had our REC here today, Region 1. And I'm telling you, we'll go for everything in Region 1. Come higher or low, we're going to take it to the Labour Party. Comrades, one love, one heart. Thank you, comrades.
Great Region 1, Dr. Wickham McNeil giving you the numbers, giving you the facts. And you know, while Comrade McNeil was speaking, in spite of the 42 in 2011, Comrade Floyd reminded me that there was a year called 1997, 51-9. And I said they're going to be weeping and mourning and mashing. All right. But moving right along, a man who continues to speak for the regular man in Jamaica every single day, talking about the bank fees and many other issues. The Member of Parliament for St. Catherine, Southern, I say welcome the Honourable Fitz Jackson to Brownstown and Northwest St. Anne.
Thank you, Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, and next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade General Secretary, other officers of the party, other members and colleagues at the head table, and foremost, my sister, my daughter, Comrade Gabriel. Comrades, nothing could have stopped me from being here this evening because I want to be part of history. when this young comrade officially starts her journey as a candidate of the People's National Party. And Northwest St. Anne is fortunate to be the place that she starts. She will tell you, I've been nudging her from a long time. Gabriel, you are being wasted being out of a constituency. We want you in the right part of Parliament, not in the upper house. Comrade Floyd, we want you in the real house down at the bottom. And I want her in her seat. And comrade, seriously, what this comrade has brought to the table give me great delight in the future of our party and the future of this country. The energy, and most importantly, the sincerity of purpose. I can't find a stronger voice amongst our young people like this young comrade. Part of our duty, comrade party leader, is to prepare the party for its continuity as a strong party. Comrade Morrison represents that future of the People's National Party, that future that is starting now. And it's for that reason, comrades of Northwest St. Anne, you are not going to just make sure she's elected to be your member of Parliament. You are going to make sure she's elected as a member of Parliament to build and preserve the People's National Party for now and in the future. Comrade Gabriel, I've started to prepare the seat for you in the lower house. It is ready waiting for you. And the last time I talked to comrade leader, I'm saying want the election quick so you can come take the seat. There is a place and a future for you. Comrades, Comrade Chair, don't put me to sit down beside Comrade McNeil again, you know. Because him dead and I mean he is a nigga all evening about how Region 1 is the most supreme region of the People's National Party. And I must get used to it. In Comrade Rose telling me I must get used to it. And I tell him, I said, Comrade McNeil, the last time I checked, you know, Region 3 have 15 seats. Region 4 have 17 seats. Then he must show up now and say, well, you know, 100% of Region 1 is better than 50% of Region 4. So, me have a little battle now with my good brethren and friend, Comrade Wickham, that we're going to see which region will outperform each other in the next general election. But he want to beat me per percentage, but me want to beat him by numbers. Right? Comrades, this presentation for Comrade Morris is part of a journey. It's a journey to rescue Jamaica. It is a journey to secure Jamaica for the benefit of the majority of its people. That's why I am here. And I believe that's why you are here. Because you believe in a better Jamaica. A better Jamaica made possible by the people who lead our country. One of the first requirements of good leadership is honesty, integrity, trustworthiness. Our word must mean something. Our word must mean something. You want the persons who sit in Jamaica House and in the cabinet of this country to have your interests at the front and center of all their deliberations. And yes, comrade, for stop that lie. You cannot mobilize a country to realize its greatness unless you can demonstrate honesty and trustworthiness. That's the first hurdle to cross. Comrades, we have done it before. We have a history of performing in your interest, in education, in health, in social services, because we believe that a future for all of our children and ourselves require development in those areas. And you will hear from us a number of programs in different portfolios that will be able to transform the lives of yourselves and for your children. So comrades, the night is long. I am here, I journey from Portmore, from the Republic of Portmore, not the parish of Portmore, from the Republic of Portmore, a part of St. Catherine that we don't have. You see, we in Portmore don't have no malice with the rest of St. Catherine. And so we don't want to separate from St. Catherine, right? Unlike some people who believe in division and separation. But I journey from that republic to say to you that we want Comrade Gabriel to walk with us up Duke Street. And Comrade Leader, I want to make sure that when we're going up Duke Street, I will lean on you. Don't make nobody push me from walking beside Gabriel when we're walking up Duke Street. I want to walk side by side with her when we form the next government of Jamaica to secure your interests and to build a better Jamaica for you, your children, and your grandchildren. Comrades, much love, blessings.
Comrades, you heard it from the man from St. Catherine Southern, Comrade Fitzjackson. So I'm moving right along because time is going on. Now we have a couple more people that will touch the mic. I bring to you now a man that continues to champion the cause of the persons with disability in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, and the entire world. A man born in the noble parish of St. Mary. I say welcome, welcome. The campaign manager for this campaign, Senator Floyd Morris.
To the hard-working people, and let's drink.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade General Secretary, Comrade Candidate, Comrade Warriors and Comrade Foot Soldiers of the People's National Party, the word is love. Comrades that traveled all the way from Kingston through the hills and valleys of St. Anne into Brownstown Community College. And when I come in the auditorium and I look to the east and I look to the west, I look to the north and I look to the south, and PNP River come down bank to bank, comrades. And sending a warning. Sending a warning to the current member of parliament to tell her that our days are numbered because Comrade Gabriela Morris have Northwest Senton under fire, comrades. And comrades, we're gonna take it to the Labourites. And comrades, and I'm warning the music man, you know, he better understand, say I'm going to pay him at the end of the day. Comrades, the truth is, when we come to PNP meeting, we come to hear some serious things. And we come to hear the truth, and nothing but the truth, and the stinking truth. And I'm going to talk the stinking truth tonight. Because the stinking truth is that we have a prime minister who in 2020 tell the country, say I'm going to build 70,000 houses. And we are in year 5. And up to now, can do and build 20,000 houses across Jamaica. In the last budget presentation, he said that they built 300 social houses over the past 6 years. That means 50 social houses per year. And he said that there is a demand for 8,000 social houses. So if he building 50 social houses a year, it means they are 160 years. They're going to take to satisfy the demand for people who need social houses. We can't take a government like that. We have to tell them step aside and make the party when know about housing come and take over. And that is the People's National Party under the leadership of Mark Jefferson Golding, comrades. And the stinking truth is that when we look on the numbers coming out of the poll, 65% of the population tell we say that the country is more corrupt than the last 5 years. And comrades, what it is saying is that all across the country, people are concerned about the corrupt practice and behavior of this government. And we have to make sure that we move them out and put in a leader and a team that have a good track record. A leader with clean hands and pure heart, and him come with him own resources, him now confiscate public resources, comrades. And comrades, may I have to tell you this stinking truth, because you have a member of parliament in the parliament for the past 5 years. And for the past 5 years, 5 times she talking at the parliament. And the 5 times when she talking at the parliament is when they have the constituency debate and she get 5 minutes. For the rest of the time, she stand up behind Wami and in our leader and just a bang desk. And the stinking truth is that the time come for Northwest Centre get better representation, and the time come for us to put Gabriela Morris as the next member of Parliament for Northwest Centre, comrades. And the stinking truth, comrades, is that when Andrew Holness called the next election, the people of Jamaica, from Westmoreland in the west to St. Thomas in the east, from St. Mary in the north to Clarendon in the south, we're gonna vote out the Labourites, left, right, and center, comrades. And so, comrades, I am looking forward to marching with you in the highways and byways of Northwest Centre. As the General Secretary and the party leader has given me the task to marshal the troops in this constituency. So we say, Bambo, are you ready? We say, Brownstone, are you ready? We say, Sturgestown, are you ready? We say, Triaba, are you ready? Northwest Centre, are you ready for the People's National Party? One love, comrades. God bless you as we march forward to victory.
Where's the one, Patricia?
Yes, comrades. Are you so nice? Are you so rum? PNP River come down, bank to bank, because are we so ready? Yes. Comrades, comrade leader, comrade Gensec, comrade lady of the moment, comrade Senator Gabriela Morris, my proud buck. I feel good here so tonight. And let me tell you, comrades, all of us supposed to feel good enough. Because from about as 12:01 midnight come last night, dating them on in WhatsApp, pull. Cause are we say win? Or what we say, comrades? Are we say? Remember me to tell you, 44-19, are we say win? Right at this moment. Comrades, and we say win, not just because, and didn't just follow it up back with another WhatsApp, you know. So don't make no mistake, you know. The same amount of people were like JLP, like them again, still. But more people love the PNP, and more people love Marky G. So what we are saying? Are we say? Not that we are saying. Comrades, and them love us, you know. Them love us not because we wear a nice color. They love us because we come with the solutions. Them love us because we have the team that's going to make sure that all Jamaicans going to have a better life. Them love us because they know that we are prepared to make a big difference in their life. And as our comrade leader said, change must come. Because time come for a new Jamaica. Time come for every one of us to be able to say, my life is a good life. And I love to live in Jamaica because I so nice. And you see right here, so, in a Northwest Centre, time come for Bamboo say, so nice. Time come for Brownstone say, so nice. Where you have the division name? Dry Harbour. Time come for Dry Harbour say, so nice. Time come. Searchtown say, so nice. Time come for Northwest Centre say, so nice with Senator Gabriella Morris as your next member of parliament. And comrades, we are proud because we have a leader with clean hands and a clean heart, full of integrity, and assemble a team that full of integrity. And say, anyone make a mistake, remember we tell you, say, we are the team full of integrity. And comrades, we know that when the next election is called, and you know, I don't know when him going to call it, because no matter what poll him look at, him now go win. No matter how much poll, I'll blue that till him say him now win. And him a wait again, until now they say they can't bother with poll again. They must have work out that they'll do too. But we know, comrades, that when the next election is called, Mark Jefferson Golding will be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. So comrades, I am here tonight, not just as a member of the party and as a candidate, but as the president of the PNP Women's Movement. And I am standing here as a proud president of the PNP Women's Movement because 1/3 of our candidates are women. And we just don't have just any dippy woman, a quality woman we have a run for the People's National Party. We don't know how Mark will choose who will go in that cabinet because all are we good. Yes? So we have a hard time, but we have to work with him because any job we get, we take it. And we all do it. It's a good problem to have, the best problem to have. So comrades, I am standing here today as a proud comrade, as a proud woman, as a proud member of the People's National Party. And I say to you, we say win. Love of the comrades, one love.
The things that are done. Let us come, man. Let us come, man. Let us come.
Of the women's movement, Robert Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Comrades, we're moving right along to the man that continues to speak on your issues, the money issues, the finance spokesperson. I say welcome the noble member of parliament for St. Andrew Southeast. Welcome, Comrade Julian Robbins.
Comrade Chairman of today's proceedings, Comrade Mario Mitchell, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade General Secretary, MPs to be, Comrades all, the word is love. Comrades, 3 things I want to share with you tonight. 3, you have a candidate in whom you should be well pleased for every responsibility that she has gotten. From being the youngest senator in the history of Jamaica, to being president of the PNPYO. Every responsibility she has gotten, she has done it well. And so it is a natural progression for her to be the next MP for Northwest Centre, because she will speak and represent the interests of the comrades and every single person in this constituency. But a lot has been said about polls. I want to say, while we welcome the polls, I don't want anybody to be complacent. Elections are won by the strength of our organization. And while a rising tide will lift all ships, it is what we do on the ground now that will determine the outcome. So, I want to make sure I'm not doing the canvas. Yeah? And I should have done the enumeration for the fields before September 30th. You must be out in the field, connecting with the voters, talking to them about why time come and what the PMP will do differently. That is what will determine our success whenever the date is come. So let us focus on what each and every one of us has to do. And each of us has a responsibility. Everybody inside here. It's not just the MP, the councillor, the candidate. You are a leader once you're inside here. And if you play your part, Northwest will be delivered on behalf of the People's National Party. Comrades, we're committed to building a different type of economy. An economy where every single Jamaican can feel a part of it, and not just a few. We're going to use what our former comrade leader, Comrade Portia, used to say. We have to balance the books while we balance lives. It don't make sense to book macroeconomic numbers when the people on the ground now feel it. Put food on them table. We have to build an economy where every Jamaican, regardless of where you're born, regardless of which school you go to, you can feel a part of it. And that transformation has to start with the transformation of our education system at the basic and primary levels. We have too many children who leave basic school and can't read and write. And because they can't read and write through primary school, them pass, them go high school, and when they reach 15 or 16, illiterate and enumerate. And they become recruits for scamming, gangs, etc. We have to be determined, and we are determined to fix that problem. Because if we don't do that, we can't build a better economy, we can't build a better society that all of us will feel comfortable living in. We're committed to doing more for agriculture. We're committed to ensuring that we infuse science and technology in agriculture, that we give farmers the kind of tools, and when I say the tools, I don't just mean the cutlass or the hoe. We're talking about what you need to plant, when to plant it, how to reap, so you can maximize whether it's your 1 acre or not. We're committed to ensuring that irrigation is not just for a few, but that irrigation can be spread all across the country. Only 10% of lands in Jamaica have irrigation. What that means, you can plant all year round, and the technology has become better that you can get irrigation at a cheaper price. We're committed to ensuring, and we have seen the issues in our hotel sector. Our leader has said we're going to put an end to contract work, because people who work must earn proper salaries and must work under proper conditions. We are committed to doing that because we are a progressive party. So comrades, time come for change. Their time is up. It is Marky G time to build a better Jamaica, to build a better economy, to build a better society for all of us. So go forth from here, committed, motivated to do the work on behalf of your candidate, on behalf of your leader, so that the People's National Party can lead Jamaica forward, upwards and onwards. One love, comrades.
Comrade Julian Robinson, the Member of Parliament for St. Andrew, South East. Comrades are changing the beat now. A while ago, I see some rains outside, so everybody just rock and come in because of PMP business. Them say, the stone that the builder refuse shall be the head cornerstone. Not true. Remember when they say Marky G that 10 and 15%? Look at him now. Look at us now. Wait, man, just wait. And the Christmas yet. But I'm moving right along. And I bring to you now The last time the PMP have a landslide victory, he was the General Secretary of the party. 42 out of it. Welcome the former MP from Clarendon, from Manchester. Next MP, South Manchester, former General Secretary Peter Bunting.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Leader, Comrade Special Lady of the evening, Comrade Gabriella, Comrade Jensek, other members of the head table and the platform, workers, warriors of Northwest St. Anne and Region 1. Greetings. I want to start, before I get into the substance of my presentation, I just want to start to say how proud I am of Senator Gabriella Gabby Morris. As leader of opposition business, the Senate, I have watched the youngest senator grow and mature, grow in confidence, grow in delivery, grow in the content of what she's delivering, and grow in her judgment of politics. Well, please support her Northwest Center and make sure that we're together, not just in the upper house, but in the lower house as well. Now, comrades, last week at Junction, I spent just a few minutes making a few political. But when them a yap up, me can't bother pay them no man. Sure, they tempted to kick them, but if I did, and you with me, political meeting now. and I have it here tonight. I just want to start with the title of the report. To sue anybody who crossed the line. Well, that is why I walk with the report. And I plan to spend my presentation within the four corners of this report. But as you can see, the report fat. But I'm not going to keep you for the whole report tonight. Don't worry. But I want to make 3 quick points. The first one, and I have to make it because to them threatened to sue. Everybody afraid to touch it. Media to touch it. But I come out of 3 things tonight. Because I realize that most people don't know what's in this report. So here's the first thing. Over a 3-month period in 2020, $4.5 million in raw cash from unknown deposited to the Prime Minister's bank account. And I think it was either 16 or 20 different occasions. Cash 20, page 84 is the line. I never fail to trust flight memory. Very good. And the Prime Minister, online banking. Do I have no app on him phone? Like plenty of us in here have. But him have to get up from him big desk and walk down at ATM 20 different times to go large cash money. You be the judge of that being plausible. The second reason he came up with was that him have a property that the rent paid here. Well, unless it's a back road type operation, him a run where it's rent frequent. We don't know how people have dropped so much cash in their account. So the second thing, Floyd, well, I don't like how Floyd laughing, look like it might have known about the operation, man. But, all right. So the second thing, and I want, we're kind of making joke, but it's a serious thing, Because people from all foreign call me and ask me, but what kind of thing this are going on in Jamaica? Because if any politician in any self-respecting country with this report would have to resign immediately, right? So the second thing I want to highlight from the report, staying squarely within the four corners, the Prime Minister is a man of many bank accounts. He's a man of many bank accounts. They speak specifically in the IC report to 28 bank accounts between his personal accounts and 3 associated companies. Over a 2 to 3 year period, almost $500 million passed through these accounts. This is for a man who at the relevant time, his official salary may have been $10 to $12 million. Thousands of transactions over this approximately 3 years. Thousands of transactions. Then the Prime Minister come to Parliament and say him working day and night. But it must be working for himself, because no way you can be dealing with thousands of transactions and have much time left for the work of the people of Jamaica. As if Prime Minister is not a full-time job. The third thing, I can't repeat what I hear because the King's Council on speed dial. The third and final thing I want to highlight. The Prime Minister of a company called Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited. Now, when you hear about Grace Kennedy Foundation or any Digicel Foundation, the name suggests that is something established for charitable purposes. I think that's a fear. During COVID, the Prime Minister was raising money for Positive Jamaica Foundation. And let me say, Positive Jamaica Foundation was raising money, and he was a director of it. It's an associated company. People were giving money, corporate entities, because they want to help people who are under pressure, them can't work, them lockdown, this, that. But then in the report it says, it exposed that the Prime Minister used $32,000 collected to buy a financial instrument for his own benefit, in his own name and for his own benefit. Years later, when questioned about it by the Integrity Commission, him said it's a mistake and in reversing the transaction. However, that was the first answer him give. But by the time him bring legal action against the Integrity Commission, hear what him say now? Forget this. This is another charitable foundation. And my personal company this. And I may use it for occasional charitable purposes, but it's really I and I own. Now, to me, it just seems a little dodgy to me. It just seems a little dodgy. If you're setting up something for charitable purposes, set it up properly. Register it as a charity and make it be transparent so whoever give money to help poor people during COVID can be satisfied that that was what it was used for. So, I'm going to stop here because there will be many more opportunities as I walk with my 170-odd page report. And I endeavor to stay within the four corners of the report because it's not Andrew alone can afford King's Council. Comrades, One love, one heart.
Yeah, ball in my life, man.
The folder boy, cause boy, I don't know if Amazon or what. But I'm moving right along. To a son of the soil of St. Anne, Northwest. Miss Lucky, one boy, the doctor, the man with a law degree, General Secretary of the People's National Party, former MP, Northwest, St. Anne, Dr. Nathan Campbell. Comrades all, let me say greetings. I hear your warning, I hear your warning. Let me say greetings to a comrade that in short order we will refer to as the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Golding. I want to hasten to recognize my friend and my sister. And you know, Northwest, when you voted for me in 2011, you voted for the youngest MP in the history of the PNP. I was 28 at the time. When you vote for Senator Gabriella Morris, you will break that record because you will make her MP at 27 years of age. Here we have a bright, articulate young lady with a passion for service who is ready to stand up for the people of Northwestern St. Anne. Don't you so we not used to MP where only time we see them on TV and when them sit down back as Prime Minister. Don't you so we used to MP who stand up and make representation on behalf of their people. And so she comes highly recommended. I want to say as well, maximum greetings and respect, Comrade Manley Clark. Anna, hear the man. To all the comrades on the platform, comrades in the audience, I greet you well. I want to start up where Comrade Bunting left off a while ago. And they love to sue me, you know. They love to sue me. There was a time when a 6-state court case me one of the other one. 3 of them ruling in my favor now, so it left up to 3. I hope it don't go up to 4 when they're done. But somebody said something a while ago, comrade, but he said, nah, repeat it. But I grew up over in Shelley Road, over in Bamboo in Shelley Road. And when, yes man, between northwest, southeast, I look at it at northeast, the right there, so you know, it mix up right in there. So. When I was growing up, my grandmother said to me, every lion I don't think you can sue me for that. That's what my granny tell me. She said, every lion and every thief, I am having a problem trusting the Prime Minister of the country. And it is serious that I can't trust the Prime Minister of the country. Because the Prime Minister needs to have the moral authority that when he speaks to the people, they believe that what he's saying is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So, in that same report, for more than a year, there was this issue in the country that there are parliamentarians under investigation for illicit enrichment. The conversation went on for more than 1 year. The Prime Minister was asked and he said, I've searched far and wide and I have not found anybody that is under investigation. That was in August of 2023. In November of 2023, they asked the Prime Minister, why have you not been certified? The Prime Minister said that the Integrity Commission has asked him some routine questions. And he too is anxious about being certified. He went on further to say, as Prime Minister, he simply has to be frugal with his time. You can believe frugal. It means him have to be stingy with him time because he have a whole heap of things to do. Yeah, a whole heap of choice. But can you believe, comrades, that when we eventually got the report and we turned to page 17 of the report, it said that the Integrity Commission in August 31, 2023 had a meeting with the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his lawyers and told him to his face that they think that there is a possibility that he has assets that are disproportionate to his lawful income. Investigated. And people afraid to talk. Me not afraid to talk. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is a liar. Me not repeat what my granny said. But the Prime Minister is a liar. Look like we can keep church in here tonight. Now can you imagine, comrades, that I now sit down and them send a video to my phone and me watch the Prime Minister up on the University of the West Indies. And the Prime Minister get up in his feelings and say he will not allow it to happen for persons who benefited and got rich to come back and take the country. And me say, Tom, how comes the Prime Minister of the country know how other people get rich but can't explain how him get rich? What can go so? a little thing. They don't want to take responsibility for anything, you know. And they feel like they can fool the public at all times. And it's not him alone. Because the other one who over there keep quiet and work say work fall in a film like I same thing him a do. Me at a Minister Tufton. Him quiet like a lamb. And hope say work just fall in a lap. But he's doing the exact same thing. People come from the States to do operation. And there is a child that has scoliosis. It means that your spine curve laterally, push sideways. Now, the curve in her spine is 80 degrees. Now, Mario, come hold the mic here for me, look at it there. Hold it right there, sir. Hold the mic here, sir, man. When we were going to school, they told us that this is 90 degrees. 90 degrees, you know? And this is 180. So when they say curve by 80, I just say there. I saw the woman back then up on it. You can imagine, thank you, sir. You can imagine the amount of pain that that youngster was in. And there are people that came here to volunteer to do our surgery.
Free of cost.
Free. And when they don't do what they're supposed to do and the woman don't get the surgery for her picnic, the minister come out now and say, I doctor them over the fault, you know. And another fault, I doctor them over the fault. Well, I just got a message on my phone that tomorrow I doctor them and wear black card them and protest against the Minister of Health telling lies from them in this country. In this constituency, 50% of the employment comes from agriculture. From you start Mount Zion, come Sturgestown, come all the way, so up in the hills, go Lower Buxton, Narrows, the whole of this. Back over years, Road, Philadelphia, farming is the lifeblood. We are currently in a situation where we have a Minister of Agriculture who is not doing anything to develop the agricultural sector in the country. What he is doing is ensuring that they import stuff into the country to the point where over an 8-year period in Jamaica, the country's importation bill has increased by 80%. Moving from 800 million US dollars in 2016 to 1.3, 1.4 billion US dollar under this government. That is what they're doing. When agriculture is really the way out to lift up some of our people out of poverty. And so, I don't want to take too much time with it tonight though, because I have other times to talk about agriculture. I want to make a point specific to Northwest Center. You see, when I took over the job as Gensec of the party, 90% of people, 9 out of 10, say, you know, say, I'm going to fail though. That boy is too loud and too divisive and he's not going to work. And then say, Mark only new to work, him not know he work neither, and then he have the load about one deciding he can't go work. That then say, all who jump up now and tell me, hey, well done, then when I say it too. Then when I say, me them me no hear it, man, after me no deaf. But we went there and we realized that our party was divided. And we realized that in order for us to put this party in a position where it can win, we have to put aside our differences and focus on those things that unite us. Make sure there is a place in the party for everybody to make a contribution, and look where we are now. Northwest Center
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail, the ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Up Duke Street to go into Parliament and we turn to my left. I want to see the voluptuous Gabriella Morris walking beside me, heading into Parliament as the elected member of Parliament for Northwest Centre. You don't want nobody tell me say them no want nothing out of politics. Nothing no go so. Everybody wants something out of politics. You think we don't there Sunday night after night just out here chatting when they want something? Everybody wants something out of politics. Some people want policy. Some people want programs. Some people want contract. Some people want handout. Whatever you want, more right than when you win than when you lose. So make sure you put in the work to win the election. You think you can talk more chairman if we're in opposition? You think we can have the ability to make sure that the country running a way where you can survive if we're in opposition? A government-run country. The aim of a political party is to win an election, and Northwest Centre is a seat that must be won by the People's National Party. Me no intend, because if they fly high, fly low, me I go back in a parliament, you know. And when me go in a parliament and turn up the chant, me don't want nobody a pipe and Crystal Lee say she went beat, you know. So me have a personal matter in this too. Me want to make sure that that woman will get where 4 years ago, that you catch her back now and send her back to her yard. Your time come now. Your time come. I'm gone now. I can't be time now. No matter what you might think or what you might feel, a time now to put them to something the one side. A time now to focus on the work to ensure that this constituency is one. Me here say, Comrade Bunting, me here say, the Labourite them, when they make a statement say by any means necessary, me here say they make that statement there because they're afraid of you, sir. Me a talk when me here, you know. Maria soon done. And they a talk when me here. Them say they're afraid of you. Because they feel if you go at the Ministry of National Security, they feel like you're going to try to lock up some of them. So, they're afraid of you. But through me, want to make your work easier. Me want to make sure so when you get there, we've already carried them through the court already, you know, sir. So, comrades, give me 2 minutes and look at court. Court in session. Order. Order. This is the case of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica. When it comes to the matter of Andrew Holness versus the children of this country, where only 1 in 5 are passing 5 CHCs to include maths and English. How do you find it? When it comes on to the healthcare sector, where people get admitted down a sentence bed, and them have to sit up on chair, and some not so lucky, so them have to dip on the floor. When it comes on to how they have spent billions of dollars and car was still not fixed up, when it comes on to you needing any form of investigation and you have to pay money to go do it privately, how do you find him? In the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the cost of living, where you can't buy food for yam, where you can't feed your family, where when you go to the supermarket, you are doing your shopping right at the cashier, because everybody have left something like cashier counter because they can't afford it. How do you find them? On the fourth charge, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to the terrible state of our roads. The other day, me go take fast and drive from Spalding, come a Brownstone. Oh God. Oh God. Me a drive from Santa Cruz, I go Westmoreland, and the pothole chop two and me tire them one time. Me have to sit down out the door like Alice in a Wonderland with me hand and me cheek and wait for somebody to come help me. The roads are in the worst conditions that they have ever been. How do you find them when it comes down to the roads? And finally, comrades, in the matter of Andrew Holness versus the people of Jamaica, when it comes on to a prime minister who is supposed to have dignity, decency, morality, ethics, values, and principles, when you have a prime minister who is going to the court of the land to say that the law we passed is unconstitutional, how do you find him? May I leave the rest to the man when they're afraid of. You can't carry all the matter from there. But finally, comrades, finally. Finally. I said something a few years ago about how we are as comrades. I made a point because I was reading my Bible and I realized that Brother Job came under significant persecution and that he lost a lot of valuable things. And when Job lost the valuable things, somebody closest to him, his wife, turned to him and said, look here, man, we lose everything where we have. Look how much head of cattle we did have, how much this, how much that. We lose everything. Sickness afflict with all sort of persecution. Why don't you curse God and die? But Brother Job turned and said to her, I am not that type of believer, my wife. I don't support only when things are going good for me. I don't support only when nobody is cursing me and calling up my name and chatting me. I am one of those supporters when even though he slay me, yet will I trust him. I am wondering tonight if this place that I call home, if we have if believers in here who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal run, who are only willing to support the PNP if this a personal lead, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get back to school help, who are only willing to support the PNP if they get Liza, or do we have some even though PNP in here tonight? Even though I didn't get what I want, I'm going out there to walk street and learn every nook and cranny because the PNP must be victorious. The word is love.
None other than our General Secretary, your son of the soil, Dr. Dayton Campbell. It look like him start that church whole heap now. Look like him and read the Bible whole heap. Thank you, Dr. Campbell. But comrades, we are down to our final two presenters. But before I go to my final two presenters, it would be remiss of me, because in this People's National Party, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and I want to pick up comrade leader. The party started by educators and teachers. And I want to big up a lady who has served, not this institution, but Money College, comrade Luna Sambaka with her sentence. I want to big up a man who I asked if he's here. I don't know if he's here, but the former principal of this institution, a stalwart comrade, James Walsh, served this constituency with distinction. But we now big up James alone. I want to big up before James, for principal, right? Former Minister of Education and the MP for this constituency, Ambassador the Honorable Burchell Whiteman.
Now this one is dedicated.
Comrades, to bring on the next speaker, I asked for them 2 times already earlier tonight, and them said they're not ready yet. Make sure them there. I ask of you now to welcome members. Gabby is the president. Members of the People's National Party Youth Organization, members of the PNPYO.
We no afraid of nobody, no afraid of nobody, no afraid of nobody.
Yes, Madam President, come and stand with your members of the People's National Party Youth Organization. All right. Good evening, comrades of Northwest St. Anne, and to the other comrades of the People's National Party, all protocols observed. But I want to say a special big up to my boss and my leader, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica and the President of the People's National Party, Mark Golding, and my General, Comrade Dr. Dayton Campbell. Comrades, it could not be a night that we spend here and the People's National Party does not get to introduce our President, our Senator, one Gabby for Northwest St. Anne, who is going to be your next Member of Parliament. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the General Secretary of the PNPYO, Peter Gay Ferguson. I have my VP here, Comrade Shamil Brown, Comrade Kijana Johnson. We have Comrade Tajay Palmer around the back as well, another Vice President, and other members of the exec. Okay, so I have a little notice to read, right, other than introducing my president. So the vehicle with the license plate 6408KK 3171JK. The second, and Gabby vehicle again. You're blocking and you need to remove your vehicle so that persons can get to leave. The first one is 6408KK and 3171JK. All right, comrades. So we'll start off. I will say we're not afraid of nobody. And in the People's National Party, we do not know without God. And if you know Psalms 27, it says, the Lord is our light and our salvation. Oh, we fear none of them. The people of Jamaica is the strength and the life of the People's National Party. So no Labourite, we're not afraid of. Because comrades, when you stand in light and you stand in truth, there's no way you can be afraid of the people who you're expected to serve. And that is what the Dan and the poll has shown us, that with humility, with a leader with clean hands and clean heart, with an MP candidate who is following his footsteps, with clean hands and pure heart, and with a representation that she comes with for the people to represent their issues. Nowhere, not there. We can't afraid of none of them who want to court, who want to take out gag order, who want to them to send out all type of things. We can't afraid of them because, comrades, in the People's National Party, we have the youngest senator, we have the next member of parliament for Northwest Central, who is here walking with you day by day, night by night, streets, lane, valleys, and she's here to listen to your concerns. She's here to make representation on your behalf. And we notice some of them will say them there in a parliament to represent the first day when our senator touched ground. At that time there was a JPS not released under them name. Nobody never know them. Nobody never recognize them. We never hear about them in a parliament. But our senator, your next member of parliament, has been representing on your behalf. And that is something that you should be proud of, because PNP no give dibby representation. We come from a party with our former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller, and that's the footsteps our senator follows in, where she's working on your behalf, and you must be proud of her. Comrades, she not just pretty, she not just shape nice, she not just bright, but she come here for work and work hard for you. She come here for work diligently. You don't have to wonder which pound of money you go when it's go spend. You don't have to wonder if our name in a corruption for illicit enrichment. You don't have to wonder which part she go, if her who she there for, or if her party she there for who, because she's serving from her heart and she's serving for the people that are for Northwest Central. The youth of Jamaica, I want to give to you a message. I want to show you our president. We don't know about them over the other side and for them leadership. Them naming all kind of mix up and bagger. We've never heard of that with our president of the PNPYO. When you see her, she travel and make representation on our behalf. When you see her in the Senate, she talk up for young people. Jamaica, I want to talk to the Jamaican youth, because if we do not know where we are coming from, we do not know where we are going, and if you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything, like some did in 2020, when them fall for name broken, and them fall for green cloths, and now the people them now have a good education, forget crime are run out of control. Jamaica, our youth are the main victims and perpetrators of crime and violence in this country, and that is something our comrade leader is committed to. That is something our senator is committed to, representing on behalf of the youth of Jamaica. We don't know what them do other than do SOEs. Every day them get up and announce a new one, and the Minister of National Security is sleeping in the People's Parliament. We're not deaf on that. A leadership will say, and that is what the People's National Party is about. Comrades, when we talk about youth, we can't get up every day and vote for hype. We have to vote for substance. And our president offers substance of the youth organization. Our president of the party offers substance in what he wants National Party, from our founder, Michael Manley, Norman Manley, PJ Patterson, Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, Dr. Peter David Phillips, and now our President Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrades, I am begging you, youth of Jamaica, I am imploring you, PNP not just bring youth to table for tokenism, we give youth real opportunity so they can speak on behalf of the Jamaican youth, so that they can represent for the voice of our youth whose voice cannot be heard, of our youth who are trampled upon their rights daily. We need a better Jamaica where youth can thrive and feel safe in this country. We need a Jamaica where youth don't just get up and put on pretty clothes and take picture with Prime Minister, but they have a leader who they can speak to. You have a member of Parliament who listens to you and represents you in the House of Parliament and represents you in this world. Comrades, youth of Jamaica, I am imploring upon you, if you want a better future for your children, if you want a better future for yourself, young people are supposed to have your think about when they are 65 and at the time the NHD are going to become available to them. We want good housing now, and that is what the People's National Party is committed to. Young people now want a university and left, and then go BPO go work with them degree. We want good jobs now that can keep us here in our country, to build our country, to make it better so we don't have to run down for the clean toilet with degree. That is what the People's National Party is committed to. Comrades, I am begging you, the youth of Jamaica who can hear me, if you want a better future, you have a member of Parliament in waiting who is ready to champion your cause. She is the people's champion. She is ready for change. And we have a leader who believes in the youth and their potential, and that is why she is representing you today. I'm begging you, vote for change. Northwest Central people, time come to rally with Gabby, and we say PNP now, PNP tomorrow, and PNP forever. I bring to you your next member of Parliament for Northwest Central, Senator Gabriela Murray.
Natural music. No, I never made someone shine until I see the rise. Still I have to try. Yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, only like a highway. She's running the world and it's on fire. Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. She got both feet on the ground and she's burning it. Girl is on fire.
All right, Mr. Scorpion, level. Comrades, I have a simple question to ask you this evening. Comrades of North West, say I want to start by acknowledging Mr. Chairman, thank you, Mario, for being here and for bringing us through the program. I want to also acknowledge all the councillor candidates, all the MPs, caretakers, all the persons who have come from every corner of this country to support us here in Northwest St. Anne tonight. I want to see the platform full of them. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I want to also acknowledge the comrades at the head table. I want to acknowledge Comrade Fitz Jackson, who has been such a mentor to me. I remember when I first came to the party, when I was running on the guild, on the campus. I don't know if you remember Comrade Jackson. And he gave me all the support as a young woman just coming into the party that I needed to do what I had to do. He's somebody that supports young people, and Comrade, I want to thank you for being here tonight. I want to also say much love and respect to my regional chairman, who looks out for me, who makes sure that everything is running smooth. From time to time, he will call me and check up on me. And I appreciate you so much, Comrade McNeil. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Comrade Bunting. Oh boy. Him got my back. Well, I will say that Comrade Bunting is actually one of the people that introduced me to the People's National Party. And I have been fortunate over the years to have his counsel and his support. And so, Comrade, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Coming down the line is my Gensec. I stand on the shoulders of giants. And he's a literal giant in comparison to me. But he's also somebody that has paved the way and showed the way in Northwest St. Anne. Gensec, I want to say thank you. Not just for being here tonight, but for your continued support. Not just for me, but for the young people in this party. I want to say thank you for looking out for us. And I'm gonna jump over my leader, because I'm gonna come back to him. And come right down the lane to my campaign manager, my political father, because my real father is here tonight, and I'll talk about that shortly. My political father, my neighbor, my mentor, Comrade Senator Floyd Morris. I am so happy that he said yes to coming to Northwest St. Anne to help us to shore up a victory. Comrade Floyd is a passionate comrade, and he's somebody that inspires me daily to continue to move forward. I want to also I want you, comrades, to join with me in hailing the man. Comrade Manley, you and I are good friends. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for not leaving me on this journey. No, listen, me not break the ball, you know, ask my parents, the ball. Because this is an emotional night for me, and I soon get to that. But Comrade Manley, I want to say thank you for showing up as a comrade through and through. And I feel blessed to have your support. I feel blessed that you have chosen to walk with me and work with me. And I want to thank you publicly for laying the foundation on which I now stand in Northwest Center. Comrade, much love, much respect, and I will do my best to continue the work. All right. I want to pay a special big up to my general, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. He is our leader. They call him Marky G. They call him what now, Jensen? Oh yes, of course. G is for general. I want to say thank you, leader, for being with us in Northwest St. Anne tonight. I want to say thank you for the work that you have put in to bring us to this point. And I want to say thank you for your unwavering and unyielding support of me and of the young people in this party and of the other candidates in this party. I've never seen somebody can work like my leader. And so I lift my hat to you and thank you for being here tonight. Comrades, now, if I start to call names tonight, I'm not going done, and when I'm done, I'm going to end up in problem. So I'm not going to attempt to do that. But I do have to, and I hope you will indulge me, I do have to pay my respect to my family. My mom and my dad, they're here. Stand up. And my aunties, they're over there. And this one is extra special. My grandmother.
the important part. And let me also big up the workers, the warriors, the foot soldiers, the ones that love the PNP, the real comrades out there. The world is love. And the social media warriors who are out there day by day carrying the party's message, I want to big you up as well. No. Tonight, to be honest, comrades, I'm not going to really beat Labourite too much. Because guess what? The whole platform just done them. And you see, my grandmother always say enough to kick people when them down. Because, comrade leader, last night I saw the Prime Minister. And in the morning, he heard the poll results. And then you see in the night, them boo him off a stage. So when I saw him that night, I could see that he was visibly distressed. And I know that in the weeks to come, it's going to get even more distressing for him. In Northwest St. Anne, them already start ball. Because I hear say, the Prime Minister to give a stern talking to the MP. Because he said she need to pull up her lace and she need to straighten up herself and go do some work. Because it's not going to go down so easy in Northwest St. Anne. So, they know what is about to happen. And I hope each of you in here know what is about to happen. Because this time around, we're coming back with a vengeance. We're coming back because we realize that under that kind of government, things now run good. And the people in Northwest St. Anne have called out for representation. Comrades, tonight I want to spend some time focusing on you. On you. Tonight we are standing on the brink of a powerful new chapter in this constituency's history. We talk about those that have come before. And I am here as your humble servant, your champion, to continue that legacy and build on that legacy. Comrades, the vision that I have is to make sure Northwest St. Anne is a place where every farmer, the farmers in Hazelwood, can progress. To make sure that the hotel workers in Discovery Bay can progress. To make sure that the child who goes to Brownstown High can progress. It's to make sure that the taxi driver from Lilyfield can progress. It is to make sure that the vendors in Brownstown Market can progress. This vision for Northwest St. Anne, it involves every single one of us. And what we want to see happen is change. It's change. And I want to offer myself as your champion for change. I want to tell you a little bit about my journey because we have to know each other. I grew up in a family of educators, hard-working Jamaicans. And a part of my upbringing, comrades, was that on weekends, I used to go with my parents and visit the shut-ins, so the old people, and go comb them here and clean up them house and make sure them get them food. In the summer, I would spend time with my grandmother, and she would take me, you remember Mama, to visit her elderly patients. And we would walk from house to house like we are canvas and take blood pressure, take sugar, sing with them, pray with them. That is where I learned service. That is where I learned that people are out there that need help. And if you can help, you must always avail yourself to help. As I grew up, I got involved in other areas of service. At the University of the West Indies, where I completed 2 degrees, I was also the vice president responsible for welfare. And it was there that I offered $40 million in student development, in financial assistance to struggling students on the campus. At least a year later, there began another chapter in my story of service. And this is when I was called to national service by the then leader of opposition, Dr. Peter Phillips. And he saw a young 23-year-old, and he said, "Young girl, come and give service to your country." And I answered the call. This time around, 4 years later, I stand again ready to serve. But this time, I'm ready to serve in Northwest St. Anne. In Northwest St. Anne, comrades, I'm ready to fight for social justice. I'm ready to fight for agricultural development. I'm ready to fight for youth and community development. I am ready to be an MP that you can talk to, who never cuss bad word after you and run your way. I'm ready to be an advocate who can talk for more than 20 minutes in Parliament in 4 years. I am ready to be your voice. I am ready to be your advocate. I am ready to be your champion. as your MP, I pledge here tonight, and if me not do it, you don't know if you find me, to bring you dynamic leadership, energetic leadership, a bold vision for this constituency where every person, whether you're young or you're old, you can thrive. I want to fight for your families, for your children and grandchildren, and to build a brighter future in this constituency that we can all be proud of. Tonight, I want to lay out my plan for progress. And I want you to join me in imagining for a moment. Picture with me Northwest St. Anne, a vibrant and progressive constituency where every community, from the smallest village to the big town like Brownstown, is alive with opportunity for the people. It's a constituency where roads are smooth and well lit, where every school is a good school, and where our young people can find opportunities to lead and succeed. I want you to imagine that Northwest St. Anne with me, because that is where we are going. The first area of focus that I want to briefly share with you tonight, because I'm not asking you to blindly support me. I'm asking you to support the policies and programs that I want to bring to this constituency to benefit each of you. I believe in the power of young people and in the promise of our children. Because if we don't take care of our children, then we are endangering our future. And so in this constituency, I want to commit to improving education, to ensuring that our children don't have to travel miles just to get a quality education. I want to work to establish more training programs for our youth and build better facilities and invest in spaces where young people can gather, can learn, can lead. When our young people succeed, when our children are a priority, our entire community can progress. The second thing that I want to quickly touch on is infrastructural development. For far too long in Northwest St. Anne, we've heard the cries of bad road, of access to water, of lack of healthcare services. And I want to briefly touch on this point that we've seen in Northwest St. Anne, how politicization of the people's business has left some parts of this constituency underdeveloped. When I came to Northwest St. Anne, I did a video, remember? With Runaway Bay Clinic. And them run out and say, oh, them a plan to fix it, and them do this and them do that. Well, turns out that those plans were long in place from Dayton Campbell was MP. And when them get it, them hug it up and hold on to it. And then do it until now. When they see say boy they have to go call the election, they start run up and down like mad ants. The road from Runaway Bay to Brownstown, a long time that's set in motion. And they wait until now when they see that the water is troubled. And them say, but look here now, we have to go run and do something. So I want to send that message that the resources that are available for the constituency of Northwest St. Anne, it should not be politicized. We're doing this for people, and if you're doing something for the people, just do it good and done. And so infrastructural development is something that I want to prioritize here in Northwest St. Anne, because the lives and the livelihood of the people in this constituency depend on it. The third thing that I want to mention is about agriculture and the revival of tourism in this constituency. In Northwest St. Anne, they always say St. Elizabeth is the breadbasket parish. But in Northwest St. Anne, it is the garden parish. And we are also widely known for agricultural produce. Comrade leader, if you ever taste a pear from Northwest St. Anne, you will never stop coming. But in Northwest St. Anne, we have so many resources. And we want to ensure that we revitalize our agricultural sector by investing in the local farming community, by enhancing training and providing the tools and resources that our farmers need to get the job done. And we're not talking about no one-time drop of 30. We are talking about consistent support to farmers who need it the most. When we talk about tourism, we can see that labor injustice is rampant in the tourism sector. And Comrade McNeil, our hotel workers, they need proper representation, and I will be a champion for that. It is also important that in Northwest St. Anne, we not only see tourism as something that resides in the pretty hotels on the coast. We must broaden the opportunities that are available. Community tourism is still a reality in Northwest St. Anne. When we look at Sturge Town and the spring water, you never drink the spring water? All right. That in itself is a tourist attraction. When we look at Sturge Town as a historical place, the importance of Sturge Town is something that we need to capitalize on. So we want to ensure that we empower the people of Northwest St. Anne to be active participants in tourism. The tourist dollars can't just go back overseas. We want some to come right here, so. This is very important because in a constituency that truly cares, we can't forget our most vulnerable people. And as your member of parliament, I want to ensure that we prioritize social services, because I've been walking this constituency and sometimes I feel it to my heart when people express some of the challenges that they are having, especially the elderly people in this constituency. I shared in the Senate on Friday that one older woman, she called me and I was almost in tears with her because she was expressing to me how much she has to spend to go to Kingston to get medical treatment because the service is not available at St. Anne's Hospital. And I want to say tonight that as your MP, I will be your fierce champion to ensure that these services are available for you to enjoy. It shouldn't be that you have to leave Northwest St. Anne or leave St. Anne and go all about. Go and look for your health center. And so this is something that we want to provide. Support for elderly, support for the children especially, support for single mothers who make up a large part of the population in this constituency, and support for low-income families. The People's National Party has always been about helping. It has always been about ensuring that those who need it most are able to get support. And that is the tradition that we want to carry on in Northwest St. Anne. And finally, I want to talk about us. Because this is not about me. I am just one person. And I cannot do it alone. This is about us. It is about our dreams. It is about our families. It is about our future. And I want to say tonight that one of the reasons I said yes to service those 4 years ago was because I believed that Jamaica needed leaders who cared. Leaders who could actually see beyond their sometimes privileged experience and look at people who are struggling the most. I got involved because as a young woman in this country, I want to ensure that in 10, 15 years, we actually have a country that is functioning. And when I looked around and saw what was happening and what is happening with this government, I said, no, sir. It can't work. Nothing can go, sir. And so, day by day, street by street, lane by lane, I am ready to walk with you, to work with you, to make sure that we listen, to make sure that we move forward, because I want to see a brighter future. And I believe that the People's National Party is the party that can bring us into that future. I believe that this gentleman right here, he is the leader that can bring us forward. I believe that Northwest St. Anne is ready to see brighter days. It's ready for a change. And so I'm asking each and every one of you to commit. Put up your voting finger. Hold on there. To commit that you will not just give your support, but you will get 10 more behind that. That you will tell a friend to tell a friend that the People's National Party is alive and well in Northwest St. Anne. I want you to commit tonight that you are going to be there to support me, because I don't know it all. And I need your help. So I want to ask you tonight Comrades, if you're ready, let me hear you say ready. We're moving forward, comrades. We're not going back. And I know that when we are united, we win. When we are united, we do powerful things. And so I ask you to join me on this journey in Northwest St. Anne as we prepare to take government, as we prepare to put this constituency in the winning column for the People's National Party. Comrades, the word is love. I love you know and take care.
Let me just explain.
You heard it from your next Member of Parliament for Northwest St. Anne, Senator Gabriel Morris. I want to invite all of you who are standing to floor the rest of the chair that are here. The comrades who are standing, especially the ladies, I want to invite you to make sure you will have a seat and sit down and get comfortable. But I bring to you now clean hands and clean heart. A man of dignity, integrity, a family man, a man of entirely about Jamaica, born and grow here, the president of the People's National Party, as they stand and welcome in Northwest St. Anne, President of the PNP, Jamaica's next Prime Minister, Comrade Mark Jefferson Bowling.
Marky G, I know you are champion. Everybody we have on the right hand. Put up your fist. Hey! Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not like it. See them all like, but that's still not spiky. Holding up, cut and got you because I love them in our heart. And none of them can. Hey, Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not like it. So we like a...
We love that feeling, man, on fire. Comrade Chairman of the meeting, Mario Mitchell. All of the comrades on the platform, all protocols have been duly observed. But I must say enough respect, in particular, to Our Lady of the Moment. Our former MP, your General Secretary, my General Secretary, and the Lady of the Moment. Currently, Senator Gabriela Morris, but in due course, Gabriela Morris, Member of Parliament. I want to acknowledge and give my due respect to the parents of the Lady of the Hour. Wonderful. The grandma of the Lady of the Hour and the aunties of the Lady of the Hour. Yes. And of course, most of all of the workers and warriors, foot soldiers, delegates, supporters from here in Northwest St. Anne. It's a pleasure, honor, privilege to be here with you again. It's been a wonderful evening. I'm not going to talk for long tonight because you don't still time and thing. I know some people have to go far and I personally have to go far too, but I just want to say to you, Jamaica has reached a turning point and they want real change. Time come for change. And I know it's going to happen because we see the trend over the last year and a half where more and more people start recognize that our party has their best interests at heart, that our party can lead the country in the right direction. That our party has leaders with integrity, leaders who believe that the resources of the people must be used exclusively and only for the benefit of the people. And that is why our stocks are rising while the other side is going down. And we've heard some of the terrible things going on. A prime minister whose statutory declarations with the Integrity Commission of the country can't be certified, and who is under investigation for corruption, illicit enrichment. The investigation has reached a point where he has not provided all the information the Integrity Commission needs, and they have said they're referring it to the Financial Investigations Division and Tax Administration Jamaica, two agencies that fall under the Ministry of Finance. Today is 3 days before the Minister of Finance is to leave office. He announced it in August. All now, we don't know who is going to be the new Minister of Finance. But it can't be Andrew Holness, because he can't be the minister of a ministry that has agencies that are investigating him. That would be a clear conflict of interest and totally untenable. And we want to hear this long overdue and important information, because obviously finance is a critical ministry. But we have so many other issues that we've heard about. Education, training, youth opportunities, the healthcare system, the way our farmers are suffering, the tourism industry is under stress. This year, many things are going wrong in the country. But you know, I'm very glad and proud that our party can be putting forward such a fine young woman, female Jamaican in her 20s, to be our representative in this important constituency of Northwest St. Anne. The youth of this country need a new deal. The youth of this country need a government that is focusing on the issues of the youth. We heard the passion with which she delivered her plans and programs. We heard the passion from the General Secretary of the PNP-YO in introducing her YO president, speaking of the issues of young people. And I'm happy to say that what the polls are showing is that the youth of Jamaica are seeing the PNP once again as the party that will have their back and who they want to support. Because they're tired of what is going on. They feel let down. They feel duped because they haven't seen the progress that they thought would have come when they voted the way they voted last time. And you know, I want to make one point tonight, which is a little different. I have said cultural and creative industries are a critical part of our development, and it ties into the youth issue, because enough of the youths are looking for opportunities through entertainment, through sports, and through the culture of the country. And I said in my budget presentation, and I said it again on Heroes Day in my message, that Bob Marley, Robert Nesta Marley, has done sufficient as a champion of the people of the world who need upliftment and liberation, and has put Jamaica on the map as a place from which such a man came, through his music and his message about redemption, about liberation, about equal rights and justice, that he is deserving of being a national hero. And I believe Miss Lou Louise Bennett, who took the Jamaican language and made it known around the world and respected for the beautiful language that it is. And there's more work to be done in that area as well. But as an exponent of culture, that she too is worthy of being our second female national hero.
I got tired of seeing your face. Hey.
That's right. But then I hear the Prime Minister suddenly come this idea that he's going to create a new order called National Icon. Now, First of all, in something like the national awards of the country and the orders that create those awards, that is something that has to be done through due respect and consensus and discussion. Because that is not a thing just for one government. That is something that is going to last into the future. So you need to ensure that everybody is on board. There has been no consultation with us about that issue. And secondly, what are you saying to Jamaica, to the entertainment industry, to the cultural and creative industries? That you don't rate them sufficiently, that the great Bob Marley, the best known Jamaican around the world, can be made a national hero? When you talk about liberation and emancipation, yes, our political leaders and our warriors of the past, Nana the Maroons, Paul Bogle, William Gordon, they fought that struggle. But Bob Marley freed the mind, liberate the mind, social and philosophical and identity liberation. These are important things. So I say to the Prime Minister, we must have discussions on these issues. Don't just run off and say you're doing something on a path that we don't have any understanding or consensus on. And let Bob Marley and Miss Lou be national heroes so that the young people and the entertainers and all Jamaicans and people around the world who know that name and respect those names can see that Jamaica is a progressive country and embraces those who have put us at another level. Gabby, as a young Jamaican, with the youth portfolio, which you shadow, I know that we will be showing the wider Jamaica that the young people can put their trust and faith in the People's National Party. And I say to each and every one of you tonight, make sure that Northwest St. Anne is not left behind. Make sure that when election day comes and the votes are tallied, this constituency is in the column of the People's National Party. Because you don't want to be in a situation where we are in government and you don't have an MP representing you who is part of the government. So any little isms and schisms or issues that may have existed, we want to put those behind us. I love the unity I see on the stage. I want to big up Comrade Manley Clark, a real big man, who has, in the best interest of comradeship, stepped forward and is in support of his young sister, who is moving forward as the candidate. So each and every one, make we come together in one accord. That is what I am asking of you as the president of the People's National Party and your comrade leader. One accord, one purpose, one movement, one Gabby, one victory. Comrades, the word is always love. I have one more thing I have to do tonight, and that is to formally present to you your Bunununos, young Jamaican Empress. Northwest St. Anne. It is indeed a historic occasion. And I present to you tonight the next candidate in the upcoming general elections for this great constituency of Northwest St. Anne. I give to you Gabriella Morris, your standard bearer, your champion, your next member of Parliament. One love, comrades. God bless you all. The word is love.
Mike, comrades, you heard it. You heard it from the party leader. I want you to be upstanding as we close out this afternoon's meeting. And thank you for remaining stand firm with the People's National Party. Thank you for coming up. Make sure you drive safe home. It's raining in some parts. Please take your time on the roads because everyone is important and we want you to get home safe. Hip hip! Victory! In the name of the People's National Party, Muslim and Jamaica Rise. Comrades, thank you for coming out and we see you on the road. Make sure you buy some comfortable shoes, house to house. Ensure that any comedy noise is generated because we're on the way to victory. Music man, drop it, drop it, drop it.
Thank you for watching.